looks like things are happening. Am I online? My ISP is assholes. Just completely foobar. I mean, what a fucking mess. Man. Fucking brutal. Alright. So I guess I'm back online. It looks like everything's okay. I'm gonna adjust the volume for this a little bit. I'm actually gonna turn that off. Alright. Hopefully now the background sounds will be at a good level compared to the foreground sounds, which are the, just follow the soothing sound of my voice kind of thing. Alright. So what we're looking at here, we have the custom world button, because I'm bad at following directions, right? So if I go back here, it says, the tutorial told me to start with quick start. I didn't. So I went to custom world because I want to see what the options are. So we got frequency and intensity of meteor showers, autosave, scenario edit. Okay. How many max players? Okay, because this is kind of a game geared towards multiplayer. I guess I could set it to public and just see what happens. I'm sure that would be interesting. What else we got? Creative mode, unlimited resources, instant building, no death. Realistic management of resources, realistic inventory capacity, death and respawn. A description of the world. My first world. Is that different from the name? I mean, maybe I should. I'll just make them the same, right? And we'll start, I guess, on Earth. But mods. We don't have any mods. Advanced settings. Oh, look at that. This individual speeds of different abilities. And a whole bunch of random ass settings. Alright, because I'm all about turning everything up until it breaks. I don't know why that's in the world creation. Alright, I guess I'll just make this. See what happens. You can hear my damn laptop yelling in the background. The fan bearings are trashed. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I'll be so happy when I get my real mic set up. Alright, so I guess it's generating the world right now. So it's literally loading. Alright. Audio just changed, so that means it's done something, right? Should I watch the tutorials while this is happening? An error occurred. Oh, so glitchy.
Hello there, and welcome.
Alright, you can hide these hints in game options. Press F1 for help in tutorials. G to configure toolbar, create new objects. G. Press 1, 2, 3 to equip from slot. Press tab to hide and unhide the HUD. I don't know why you would make that tab, but okay. Whatever. What's this? There's a conveyor. Alright, how do I make the... Okay, so this is the basic controls. Oh god. Okay. Alright, so this is all blocks available in the game. This is one of the downsides of, like, creative mode, is that it's complete information overload. Yeah, it's more forgiving, like, you're less likely to get killed, but you also have no fucking clue what you're doing or why you should be doing it. Whoa. Okay, so this is... Am I just supposed to... I guess we're under attack? What the hell is being shot at? I'm just gonna turn the UI off because of the fucking... I want the message to be there for a minute, but oh my god. Is that a dude? Falling? Okay, so I'm on some sort of, like... Some sort of default... Like, base. Hey, that's a ship, isn't it? Oh, there's... So first of all, I'm definitely seeing page tearing. And I don't know if you can see it. I mean, I'm broadcasting at 60 frames per second, but... Again, I'm sure that I'm seeing enough FPS in this game that I shouldn't be seeing screen tearing. So there's some sort of weird issue with my setup. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Yeah, that's really annoying. Background noise is killing me. Okay, so... I have to change... Show control hints. Is that what I need to turn off? Yeah, okay. I assumed it would turn off itself eventually. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to change. I was going to change display. VSync. Yeah. Some other setting I was going to look at. Alright, so this is set to... The field of view is set to 70 right now. Which is pretty low. So I'm going to turn it up to... like... I don't know, 85 and see how that looks. But at least they have this slider here. So that's cool. That's... happens... I don't know, I'm going to turn that on for the hell of it. Alright, so that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, that makes me feel a little bit more open. Alright, so actual gravity, 1G, oxygen high, because I guess I'm on Earth right now. That's what I'm supposed to be anyway. Alright, are these supposed to be... Alright, something's getting shot at again. I think there's a dude hanging around. I don't actually have any weapons, though. Right? Let's see if there's a... Weapons and tools. These are just... These aren't hand weapons, right? Yeah, these are for ships and stuff. So, character tools? Oh, here we go, okay. Welders, grinders, drills. I guess I'm gonna take this guy and put this here. Alright. Now I can feel like I can defend myself even though I have literally no idea what's going on. Okay. So... Am I supposed to go down this way? I don't know what's going on. Alright. I'm just gonna wander around. Alright, there's some sort of control panel here. Let's see, how do I use stuff? Basic controls, left mouse button, use tool, fire weapon. Secondary mode, use interact is F. Who does that? F? What's E doing? Roll right. Oh. Okay, so there's apparently some, like, flight controls I need here. Okay. What's the fuck? I have no idea what I'm looking at right now. So there's some sort of... This is my inventory. Does a terminal just open me up to everything? Or is it just... Is this a button that if I hit F over here, nothing happens over there. So I go to hit this, and it shows me all of this stuff. I don't really know why. So, can I open this up? No. Maybe I have to be on this. No? Is that a door? It's a cargo container. I thought it was a door. Okay, here's a door. Hey, what's this? I'm sitting. Controlling station. Alright. I don't know what that's supposed to do. Nothing happens whenever I sit in it. Maybe I'm just supposed to look cool when I sit in it. I don't know. Alright. It's really trippy that, like, there's, like, constant attacks. Okay, so F did open that door. If I close this door, will it get less loud? It doesn't actually change. I guess I'll turn the volume down a little bit. Alright. If a non-habitable world, this facility will allow you to provide breathable air and create hydrogen fuel. Oxygen storage. Conveyor belts. Okay, so these are like individual blocks you can place. But these don't look like blocks. Are these actually blocks? I mean, I don't know. Alright, so these are doors. Scratched up glass. Well, at least I figured out how to open doors. Do you have any idea what this is? Air vent? So are these all of the things in the building? Are air vents like functional appendages? Whoa. That's kind of cool. Alright. I feel funny. Oh. Wow. I can independently control the pitch and roll of my view. Look at that, guys. I can just walk around like this. Derp-a-derp, derp-a-derp. Alright, so that should fix that. Right? Am I flying? I'm flying. How do I unfly? Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna fly like an eagle to the sea or something. It's way more floaty and weird than, like, Minecraft's controls. Minecraft's flight controls are super easy. Okay. What is that? I don't know what that is. It's freaking out, though. I want, like, what am I looking at for this? What's this? Projector Station Dropship. You've been provided with a dropship blueprint. Construct it using weld tools and components. Is this supposed to, like, is this telling me what's in here? I have no idea. I remember the first time I played Minecraft and how fucking lost I was. I'm way more lost right now. This is a cool looking ship. I mean, I guess we're supposed to be able to build these things, right? How do I get in? Is there like a... Oh, I just hit the button. Oh, you can feel the heft of this thing. Oh, look at that. I got VTOL. Neat. I don't like the way that it turns. Like, it turns and you end up rotated. Like, I understand, like, what they're doing, like, how it's happening, but come on, this should be fly-by-wire, you know? Okay, so we have... You can actually see individual jets firing. So if I strafe right, you can actually see the jets on the left side of the craft firing. And then whenever I let go, you can actually see the ones on the right firing in order to even me out. That's fucking cool. Yeah, it's early access. Okay. So there is some, like, some amount of fly-by-wire. Alright, what's 2 give me? Reloadable rocket launcher. Alright, so this is some sort of camera view. And apparently they don't have noise reduction technology in the future, so there's like... The camera is terrible. Alright. But I can increase altitude with spacebar. Let's see if I can I do like a roll? Okay, so I can do a roll. Can I just like sit upside down though? I mean, because if the jets are... Oh yeah, look at that. There are jets on the top of the ship, which are not strong enough to keep me up. That is... Alright, so I just gotta say that mechanically, that's fucking cool. Is that enemy something or other? Oh, what'd I just shoot? I'm just shooting red things. I don't know if I'm supposed to. I'm not entirely sure why the guns don't fire reliably. Oh shit, they shoot back. I have 100% health right now. Oh, this is so strange. Okay, so... I don't even know what I'm shooting at. I don't know what kind of damage it causes. I guess, you know, I'm in creative mode. I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to get blown up because... I mean, really... I suck at most of the games I play anyway, so... Oh, shit. I'm still listed at having 100% health, but I don't believe it. Maybe that's a me, and not the ship, because I'm definitely on fire. I'm going down. Alright, let's get in here real close and watch our ship get blown up. Alright, I'm trying to, like, stop the rotation of the ship, but it, like, there's a lot of momentum or something going on here. Oh, I just lost. I lost my front thruster. Oh my god. Oh, that's not good. I don't think it's good, man. Can I get out? Oh, I just bounced. Oh, look, there's like rocks falling. How do I stop? I'm just sliding. Okay, wait. Alright, I have control over it. Sort of. Is this part of my ship? I think it is. Can I pick it up? I don't even know what this is. I mean, I know it's part of the ship, but I don't know how to interact with things. Like, how to pick them up or whatever. I also don't know how to turn off my fucking jetpack. So I guess I'm gonna get shot out of the air, right? Oh, there's the dude that shot me down. Okay. Dampeners? I don't know what dampeners do. I know what lights are. Ow. I just bounced off a mountain. State flying. Okay. Helmet on. Oof. Alright, can I just stop bouncing? Because, I mean, I'm at 1G, right? I shouldn't need to be bouncing. Alright, let me look at my settings here. Caps lock is switch walk. What the hell does switch walk mean? Inertia dampeners. X is jetpack. Okay. Alright, so now I'm standing. Inertial dampeners on. Okay, I don't know what good they're gonna do me when I'm walking, but they're here. But now I can, like, walk around and I don't have to worry about my view rotating in funny ways. Okay. So I guess all this is, like, randomly generated? Oh shit, they're shooting at me. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I guess I'm on creative mode, so they can't actually hurt me. Which means I can just walk over here and punch them all to death, right? But we've actually seen damage now. Like, my stuff can get damaged, so I assume that maybe some of the attacks that I did against this thing actually caused damage, too. I would suppose. Oh, this is like a drone. It's pretty neat. Ore handling facility, keep out. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Okay, I'm invincible, so they can't do anything to me except annoy the crap out of me. Which they are doing a pretty good job of. Wow, they're actually hitting me. The bullets are hitting me hard enough to, like, push me backwards. Look at this. It's actually slowly pushing me backwards. That's how much force is behind those bullets. Yeah, there's some sort of drone thingy up there. Ow, ow, ow. I mean, I know they can blow up my ship, so... Oh, look at that, it's on fire. Alright, so this definitely is taking damage. Of some sort. Okay, I blew it up. Meteor storm inbound. Alright, I guess I'm gonna turn my jetpack on. Because I want to go up here and check out this drone that's attacking me right now. Look at that drone! That is so cool. Whoa. And it really has a mind of its own, too. It's got... Looks like the turret is independent. Oh, shit. That's the meteor swarm. So it looks like the turret is independent of the thing. So it can actually turn while the rest of the structure hasn't turned. And then there's... Whoa. I lost it. I'm upside down. Oh my god. Stop that. What are you doing? Get out of my grill, yo. I'm very uncomfortable with this. Whoa. Hey, it's got an eye. And it's like getting friendly. Don't get friendly with me. Alright, I'm trying to just shoot. Oh, it's running away. Wow, it's running away. Alright. Okay, so is the whole thing damaged, or is it just the gun? I thought I was just shooting the gun. Alright. I don't know. Well, let's keep shooting it and see if... Oh, look, there's another one inbound. Okay, I shot the gun off that one. Alright. So, let's look at the bottom of it. What? Hey, where'd he go? There it is. Okay. So this is where the gun was mounted. There's some sort of a mounting bracket or something here, I guess. Neat. So what does this seem like? Again, that's not telling me what I'm looking at here, so... Access denied. Ooh, does it mean I can, like, hack it or something, maybe? Ugh. Being upside down is making me... Alright. Some sort of, like, a... Looks like a rocket launcher, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess it's a rocket launcher. Alright, what else we got? So this is a facility, right? So that means I can go inside? Can I just shoot the door open? Looks like the drone has just given up on life now. It's not even moving. Oh, it's kind of floating here a little bit. Alright, so I'm looking for a doorway. Maybe this is like an automated thing and there's not really a door. There's that glowing thing under there. Am I supposed to shoot that? Oh, look at that. That's definitely inside. Alright, alright, alright. We're gonna do this, like, Mission Impossible style, maybe? How do I go down? I don't know how to go down. There we go. Okay, hit C to go down. Okay, and now X to turn off jetpack. Okay. Alright, so... This is a door, right? Maintenance ash? Alright. Let's just shoot our way in. I don't know if this is a thing, but I'm trying it. I think it's smoking, right? Yeah, it is. There's probably a faster way to do this. I totally don't know what it is, though. Here, let's see. What are the things we got? What do the welders do? Drills? What are... Grinders? Alright, I guess I don't need a gyroscope right now. What? What the fuck is that? Am I... Oh, it wants me to install shit on it. That's hilarious. No way. Interesting. Okay, so here we're gonna use an elite grinder because I have no idea what I'm doing. So let's grind this thing. Hey, that worked a lot better. Okay. So I don't think that was a door because this looks like a conveyor. So this looks like a door though. What the? Oh, is it shooting? I think it's shooting stuff. This looks like the big door that I left my base out of. Right? So... Oh. Oh, so I'm using a tool, so it's actually highlighting the different blocks. Nifty. Alright, let me just... Hey, alright. Should I just grind my way in through this door? Alright, so there's like a heavy armor block thing going on the right. I don't know what I'm doing, but... I guess I'm, like, grinding through all these steel plates? Am I just destroying the inside of this thing? Is it, like, going through the wall? Here, let's just do that. Oh god, why? Actually, it should probably be faster, right? Okay, so that, like... Okay, so that makes it non-functional. So I can just turn that off then, right? Okay. Light armor block. I don't know what's going on here. Full cover wall. Okay. So is there like a hacking thing? Animations. Maybe there's not. I feel like there should definitely be hacking in this game. Alright, so there's a nuclear reactor block. There's a passenger seat. And I can sit in the seat. And look at me. I'm sitting. And I can actually see my feet. Okay. Is this the one that I busted out? No, that's a different one. Productivity module. Components installed / required. This seems a lot more complicated than Minecraft. There's a refinery over here. What's this thing? Curved conveyor tube. Nuclear reactor. It gives me all those things on the right there. And if I take it down below the red line, I think, it will disable it. But, like, these little things look like, they're like ports. I can install stuff on them, I think. You know, usually. I don't know how you, like, steal ownership of something so that you can have control over it, though. I feel like that'd be important. Yeah, this game is really fucking cool looking, though. Even though I have no idea what's going on. Alright, so... I'm gonna go through the tutorial thingy a little bit.
Welcome to this Space Engineer's basic tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you the basic controls needed to play Space Engineers.
Right.
I'll also be showing you some mechanics to help you get started.
Okay.
We always recommend that new players start in creative mode, as it is much more forgiving and also allows them to get into the action quicker. If in doubt, select the Quick Start option after selecting New World from the main menu.
Alright.
First off, let's look at movement. The movement controls are pretty straightforward, using a WASD scheme to move left, right, forward and back.
Yeah, I got that part.
You press C to crouch and space to jump.
Right, I got that.
You can also change the pace at which your engineer moves at by pressing the caps lock key.
I don't have a caps lock key.
Alternate between running and walking.
Alright, shift makes you run faster.
Hold the shift key to sprint.
Okay.
To switch perspective from first to third person, press the V key.
V key?
When
oh, look at that.
Third person, you can hold Alt to look around you. Lastly, you can press Tab to show or hide your heads-up display.
Just not at the same time as Alt.
If you ever forget any of the controls, then press F1. Here you can find the basic controls, advanced controls, and spectator controls.
Alright.
Okay, let's go outside. When we approach this door, we can look at the control panel and press T when we see the yellow highlight appear.
T? What's T?
Now we're going to look at jetpack controls. To turn on your jetpack, press X. Then you use space to ascend and C to descend. You use WASD to strafe left and right and move forward and back. You also have roll, using Q and E to roll left and right. Lastly, jetpacks have inertial dampeners. These are in place to help slow the player's character down, as well as to keep it automatically hovering above the ground. These can be toggled on and off by pressing Z. Next up, we're going to look at building. By pressing G, you can bring up the block screen. Here you can see
I don't see T.
available to you in the game. If you would like to find the block that you are looking for quicker, then use the search box. Blocks are also organised into categories based on function.
Okay, so they're
Now I'm
configurable
going
at
to
least.
show you how to equip a block to your toolbar. You can either drag down to your toolbar and release, or you can double click or right click. To place a block, left click. To remove a block, right click. If you would like to create a line of blocks, left click while holding control and drag in the direction that you would like the line. Then release both buttons to place the line. To create a plane, left click while holding both control and shift, drag out and then release the buttons. To exit block placement mode, press 0. This will empty your hands. Let's build a new ship. There are two ways to do this. You can either create a ship from your toolbar or from the block screen. This time I'm going to use the toolbar. By pressing 1, I can create a new small ship. This places a landing gear which automatically locks to the station. First off, I place a cockpit onto this landing gear. And now I'm going to place some normal blocks so I have something to build on. Now I need to place a gyroscope. And you
Gyroscope.
can rotate block.
Okay. So I just put a landing gear here. So this makes a ship, I guess. And then by going here, I want to do a cockpit. Fighter cockpit or regular cockpit? Let's do a regular cockpit. Yeah. We'll do that. Alright, so 7. And then I guess we put it up on top of it. Alright, so now we have the dumbest looking ship ever. And then we're gonna need a gyroscope, which I think is this thing, yeah. So, oh, it's tiny. Okay, so there's different block sizes. That's a door. So where do we gotta put the gyroscope?
Using the keys given in the top right hand corner. Next up, power.
It wants me to put it here, but that's a door. Does it have to be in the middle? What do I put it on the front? Let's put it on the front. I'm sure that won't backfire. Alright, so... Oh, alright, so I just got in it. Okay. So if I built like a passage back here, right? Okay, whatever.
This could be in the form of batteries or reactors, but this time I'm going to use reactors. And I'll place 4 of them.
Reactors. We can build like tiny reactors or some shit. Okay. Okay, we need some regular blocks, I guess. So, armor blocks? Cockpit blocks? Man, I'm so out of my fucking depth right now. Large blocks. Small blocks. Voxel hands. There's batteries. Okay, I guess I want to use armor blocks here, maybe? Let's see. Okay, so that shows you how big they are. And if I put these here, that won't block off the door, right? Yeah, I think. Maybe. Let's see. Because, I don't know, can I fit through here? I think I might need more space than one tiny block. Alright, whatever. We'll do this. It's starting to look like a mech or something. Maximum number of bots has been reached. I don't know what that means. Okay, so right click drops a block. Makes it go away. Alright, so let's... Can we... How do we put something on the bottom of a block? Is that a thing that we can do? Alright, well, let me put it there, but... So, how do we put something on the bottom of a block, then?
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, interesting. So, the same block can have different sizes depending on what you're attaching it to. Still can't figure out how to place stuff on the bottom of things, though. Can I... Maybe if I do this. Let's do this. Haha! Science, bitches! Okay. Ugh. Make me dizzy. Alright. Alright, we're gonna build one of those little shuttle things, like from Star Trek. Alright, turn that off. Okay, starting to get the hang of this. I just stuck that on the building way the fuck over there. Okay. I guess it's probably a bad idea to, put the reactors on the outside of the ship, though, huh? So I should put them in here somewhere. Alright, so we're gonna stick them in the walls. Alright, so that's that. Okay. Alright. So now I can build like a floor There's apparently faster ways to do what I'm doing, I just don't know what they are. God damn it. It really should, like, constrain, though, like, where I'm putting these things, because you can put them far. Far, far away. Probably a bad idea that I'm building this where I'm building it, because I'm building it on an enemy base. Oh well. Hopefully no one decides to repair any of the weapons out here. Oh my god. I just got thrown off the thing. Okay. Okay. So now I'm gonna search for a reactor. Small reactor, I guess? Is that what that is? I think that's what that is. Okay. We want lots of reactors, right? Alright. Okay. So, now what?
Ships and space engineers need thrusters in all directions. So first we're going to place some forward thrusters.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to pull up thrusting. Small ion thruster, large hydrogen thruster. What? I don't even... It'd be great if I knew what the stats were, though. Like... Because this is an atmospheric thruster. That means that these won't work in the, atmosphere? Oh. Let's see. Let's just look at what their components are. So let's just put this here. Okay. Alright, so that's a good size. It's not ginormous. Okay. That's pretty ginormous, though. So... Shit, man, I don't have all these controls that...
Meteor storm inbound.
Crap. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to find a way... Figure out how to rotate shit. Can I use arrows? No, the arrows will turn me around. That's dumb. Let's see what we got. Controls. Tools, weapons, maybe? Navigation. Oh. Be great if I could just use these whenever I'm moving stuff around, because that would make sense, right? Okay. Terminal/inventory is K. I don't know what that means. Guess we'll find out. Alright, systems, jetpack, broadcast. Okay. No. Okay, so it won't let me remap a key that's already being used, even though I don't think there's any way that those keys are going to get remapped or used together. Fuck it. I can always change the shit later. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's just try that. Awesome. Totally works. But I still need to configure the rotation control. So let's make it controls, systems 3, insert page up, end. What? Right. Can we do next color camera? No. Okay, so plus and minus for some reason aren't taken in this game, but every other fucking cube is. Okay, so let's do. That should work, right? I guess. Um. Sure, let's throw a couple of these babies on here. Alright, so those are two big ones. Man, this thing looks terrible. Okay. Also, it's just kind of fucking floating there. So... Alright, so we want to do... What do we want to do? We want... Thrusters? What do we put on there? Ion thrusters? Let's put some small ion thrusters on here. Yeah, so we're going to put some of these babies here and here. And so we're going to rotate these maybe? That. Put them down here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do at all. Alright, we'll put it there. Alright, and rotate you. It's pretty crazy looking. I guess I'll put that back. And I'll drop another one of these guys down here. And another one of these guys there. And then... like... What? No. Like this. Why won't it let me do that? Alright, well, whatever. I'll put one there. I'll put one there. There. And where's the other one go? Okay. Right down. We can't go there. There's a thingy there. Put it in the back. There we go. Man, that is one ugly little beast, isn't it? Well, there's a jetpack, so if you hit X, it'll control the jetpack. And so like here, jetpack's off, and then you just kind of walk around. but I turn it back on because it's easier to navigate, move around and stuff whenever it's on. Because I can get on, to hard to reach places and all that shit. Alright. So, let's... Well, I mean, part of the is just that I have no idea what I'm doing. I didn't, I'm kind of going through the tutorial, like, right now. But, yeah, I don't know. Let's see, what am I going to do here? I'm going to cap it off. I can't put anything there anymore. So, I guess I'll just put this on it. But I can't fit through that hole. So I need a door of some sort. Is there like a door control? Yeah, because whenever you turn the hold on, let's see. I don't know if this is airtight, so, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Okay, so even when you're like, all right, so if I'm gonna sit down, all right, jetpack off, okay, and I'm gonna empty my hands, hide the controls, okay, so I'm just walking around, everything's fine, right, no problems, and then I hit X, so now my jetpack is on, all right, so you can see I'm kind of floating now, like this. All right, so I'm not going to change pitch or roll, I'm just going to move the mouse. All right, so here I move the mouse, and like this is what happens. So it's just a strange thing. I mean, it's great for what it is, but it also is, I don't know. I don't dig it. So, anyway, what was I doing? I was gonna put something in here. Alright, so let's destroy these. Sliding door is not available. Okay. How about regular door? Door is not available for small ship. Blast door? But I don't know how blast doors work. I guess I'll just block myself up in here and see what happens. Erg. Is this too small? It's not too small. What the hell, man? I don't fit. Oh shit. I just turned my jetpack off. Don't do it. Alright. Buff. Okay. So...
And then some backwards thrusters.
Oh shit. I have totally fucked up my controls. Wow.
Side thrusters.
Alright.
Up thrusters. And finally, some down thrusters. Please keep in mind that the more powered and mechanical blocks you have on your ship, the more power generators you will need. Okay, let's take this thing for a test drive. We'll press P to unlock the landing gears, and off we go. The main difference between a large ship and a station is that a station tends to be static.
So, can I get in this now? So I can rotate it. Maybe I don't have enough thrust to move? I can go forward. Okay. Alright. Well, yeah, now his ass is down there. I think all these armor blocks make it too heavy. I don't know. I don't know how to know these things. Let's see if I get in here and it tells me. Alright, so when I hit spacebar for, like, you know, vertical motion, the power usage goes up to 4.8. Alright, so landing gears are disengaged. Power usage goes up to 8%, but I'm not actually moving. So am I putting out less than 1G? Or is it because I'm not using atmospheric thrusters? Alright, so let's go and do Atmo. Let's put some of these guys in here. So the big ones look like this. And let's rotate it.
Storm inbound.
Okay. Alright. I can't actually connect it to that for some reason. Oops. Let's see. Alright, I can connect it over here. Alright, whatever. Ah! I'm all over the place. Alright, I changed something. I turned the dampeners off. Alright, dampeners on. Okay, dampeners on. Okay, you definitely want dampeners on if you don't hate yourself. Alright. I mean, I guess even if you do. Okay, so... Oh, this is upside down. Alright. Alright, so I guess I'll drop these guys. Oh, that's funny. Made that fall on the ground. Alright. So we'll get rid of this. And get rid of that. And we're gonna rotate this around. Here. Here. Yeah, that looks totally legit. Right. Is this backwards? Okay. I can't put any on this side right now, so... Let's see if it'll let me... I don't have any backwards facing thrusters, and I'm so lopsided right now. I literally can't even stand still. Oh no! 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 My beautiful creation! Escape! Escape with your life! Save yourself! Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait, just lock. Uh. Okay. Alright, so I think I lost my landing gear. Holy crap. What have you done? Why? Look at how fucking distorted it is. It's kind of awesome. I think I should just go back to my base and build a new one. So, the question is, where in the shit is my base? And the even better question is, can I jetpack right out of the atmosphere? These are important things I need to know. Okay, so this is my station is over there, okay. And there's some shit in the sky, man. Like there's like that small moon, that big moon, and this is supposed to be Earth, man. Earth don't have so many moons. That moon has a moon. Unless that's a planet. Maybe a planet. I'm just going to assume that my jetpack isn't fast enough to get me where I want to go.
Meteor storm inbound.
Okay, so I think this is where I started. Are these like ores or some shit? Fuck. Alright. I guess they're underground. What the hell is this? Antenna ore detector. And there's some sort of like cockpit for it. There's 0 gyroscopes. I'm not sure what this is here for. Maybe some structures just need like a control thingy for, I don't know, stuff. Alright, but those auto turrets are pretty cool. What the hell is that? It's like an animal? What a weird noise. Alright, whatever. Let's see. Okay. So, there's like solar panels like glitching out like crazy, man. Whoa. Weird. So we have repair your flying vehicles using the weld pit. Alright, let's go up here. What the hell is that? Okay, so this is the welder. I kill you! It's going farther away from me than I'm getting towards it. You shall not escape me! I think it's gonna escape me. What do you think? Oh, man. Oh, should I... Is it going back to this facility? SPRT Fleeting Rival. I don't really know what any of that means. Alright, so this is like a drone or something? Why don't I have cool looking drones? That is neat looking. How do I build shit like that? I mean, obviously, my guns took a chunk out of it. What do we got? A reactor, just a battery, small curved conveyor. So it's got some sort of conveyor belt, maybe for ammo? What's this? A beacon. Light armor slope. Armor corner. I think these are actually the same thing, just different colors. Alright, atmospheric thruster, large atmospheric thruster. Alright. What's this? Timer block. Oh, oh, I woke it up. Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop it. Is there a way to, like... It'd be great if I had, like, magnetic feet or something I could just lock onto a ship. Maybe I can do that somehow. Wait, let me see. That might be an option. Controls. Alright. Navigation. No. I'm not seeing it. Maybe it's a Systems 2 setting. No. So, yeah, but I gotta remember this. I think this is how you change the colors of items. And use symmetry. Alright. So I wanted to see, though... Ugh. Come here, you squirty little shit. What is this? Antenna. So there's some sort of radio communications in this game. Maybe that's what allows it to... Because I guess it's actually a drone that is controlled from, like, here. Like, there's a big antenna up here. So if I, like, go up here and I kill this antenna... Oh, this is the one I was at before. Nice. Sounds like there's someone walking around. I don't know what that noise is. Anyway. So, is this antenna... what's sending the signal to the drones? So if I come up here and I destroy this, will they stop chasing me? Excuse me. Let's try it. Alright, so it's disabled now. I didn't actually destroy it. Hey, look, there's another dude over there. This one still looks like it's all in one piece.
Meteor storm inbound.
Alright, so now it can't shoot me anymore. But yeah, this one's still being controlled even though I disabled the antenna, so... But I didn't see any, like... Whoa. I didn't see any, like, Oh, what's this? What are you? Stop moving. Stop. Stop. Armagerd. So I know it's the Gatling turret. Ugh. Making me dizzy. Alright. Can you just... I just want to know what that glowy blue thing is on your face. Spotlight. So it's just decorative? What's this? Programmable block. Alright, check that out. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. There's some sort of programmable blocks here. Alright. And then there's the timer block that I saw on the other one. The other one must have taken a lot more damage than I expected. Hey! Where do you think you're going? Squirrely bastard. Alright, stop moving. What do we got? Alright, conveyor. Gatling turret. Small reactor. This looks like a gyroscope. That's the battery again. Alright. What's that? Something in here is blinking. Alright, well anyway, so at least I have like a better idea now of like what's going on. Because I got to look at that thing. Alright. So I guess we'll head back to the base and continue with the tutorial thingy.
Here, I just created a station block for our generators you will need.
Okay.
Okay, let's take this thing for a test drive. We'll press P to unlock the landing gears, and off we go. The main difference between a large ship and a station is that a station tends to be static. Here, I just created a station block from the block screen. Notice how I can place the block into the ground. As long as the station is in contact with the ground, it will remain stationary. So if you were to sever the connection between a station and the ground, that station would become dynamic like a large ship, and probably topple over. In this next part of the tutorial, I'll be showing you how to cut, copy and paste ships. Here we find a fighter that is crashed and is currently lying upside down. If I pointed it and press Ctrl X, I can cut it or delete it from the scene. Now we come over to this landing pad over here and we paste the ship back in. We do this using Ctrl V, and then we can rotate it using the keys given to us in the top right hand corner. You can press B to perfectly align the ship to the horizontal. Once you are happy with the orientation, you can move the ship down and press left click. Now I'm going to show you how to copy ships. Using Ctrl C to copy it and then Ctrl V to paste it. And here I've just duplicated it twice. Now, let's look at ship controls. When I go over to this fighter and I see the cockpit light up yellow, I can press T to enter the cockpit. Now, let's look at the landing gears. Currently they're green, which indicates they're locked to the platform. By pressing P, I can unlock them. Then we see a yellow light. This indicates that they're ready to lock. Black indicates that they're not ready to lock or out of range from something to lock to. The controls are similar to jetpack, with space being ascend and C being descend. And then we use the normal WASD keys to move left, right, forward and back, as well as the Q and E to roll left and right. Ships also have inertial dampeners. They are very important as they always try to keep a ship in a stationary hover. If you have them turned off, you will have to manually press space to stop yourself from falling. Okay then, so I think that's all the flight controls done. Let's go get some pilots. And first off, I'm going to show you how to equip weapons and tools onto your ship toolbar. So
Holy
press
shit.
G, we bring up the G menu, and then we can go to weapons and tools and either drag down, double click, or right click on the weapon or tool of your choice.
So how do I repair stuff?
Now they've been equipped and we can fire them. You switch between them by pressing 1 and 2. You can also look around your ship's cockpit by holding Alt and moving your mouse. This is the same for third person, and you can also zoom in and out of your third person perspective by using the scroll wheel.
Okay, so I can just replace it.
As you can see, we're getting shot at by that pirate station. So we're going to come around this mountain and try and attack it from another angle. Also, you can press V twice to reset your camera position. Unfortunately, I think this pirate station is a little too strong for us this time, as it is slowly taking off our thrusters.
Okay, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. But basically, I'm totally lost in this game, and I really need to, like, read through a tutorial and some shit, because this is, like, so far beyond me. I can't even, like, begin to complain about it, because this is what do they call this? A game that requires, like, looking at a wiki.
Meteor storm inbound.
What the hell? What was this? Oh, this used to have a screen on it. And this, some sort of connector. There's a ship up here that seems to have, escaped. What's this? I guess it's a cargo bay door? It's a mining ship, I guess? These look like mining thingies. Yeah, these are drills. This is a kind of a neat looking thingamadoohickey here. Alright, so can I just get in this thing? Can. Alright, so and I can lock it down. Alright. So for whatever reason it was trying to escape. Now it's landed again. I don't know if it's exactly bound to the ground here. I wonder if this might be easier if I did one where it was in space instead of being like distracted by all the other stuff going on. I don't know. But I'm just totally fucking overwhelmed.
Meteor storm inbound.
Open. Oh, alright. Okay, so I've already gone through part of this before. So I guess I'll just keep walking. Yeah, because I walked through here, and that's when I opened up this door. So what's this? Hangar doors, airlock 1. Oh. That's neat. Okay. Empty. Empty, empty. Okay, so that just controls that. Alright. Small cargo container. I'm getting the hang of this a little bit. I'll definitely have to watch someone else's stream on this, because it's, I mean, there's just so much going on. What's this? What the hell? I hear there's like a sound kicking out of the background. I have no idea what's happening right now. Alright, so that was weird. Let's see what this control panel has to say. Cryo chamber. Okay. First colonist is dead. Alright. What's this? Oh. It's like a makeover thing. I'm invisible. Whoa. That's crazy. Space Cyberhound. What the hell? What's third person again? The? Oh god, that's terrifying. Damn. A fucking spider. Right. So let me change back into. Let's change into a Cyberhound. Saturation? What's that do? Value? This doesn't do anything. Alright, I'm a dog now. Cyberdog, haha. Oh, that's terrifying. Let's see. So the camera apparently is not designed for the Cyberhound. Got it. Okay. So, astronaut. Alright. So, you can change the saturation on the fly. That's pretty fantabulous.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, look at that. Alright, let's do bright orange. Medical room. I guess that would heal me normally, I guess? Operational priorities. Defend against pirates, expand base facilities, ensure you have enough solar panels to provide your ships with energy. Okay. Man. They be destroying everything around here. Okay, so also, let's see. Delete this block. Alright, and change the color of it. Alright, so that literally does just change the color. So I'm not entirely sure how all these other things end up looking so different. Because even though the things I just put in there are a different color than these things. And I don't know why. Let me play around with it a little bit more. Alright. Alright, so there's this. I want to be like a lighter gray. See, it ain't the right color either, is it? Maybe. No, that ain't right. So, what about that color? Aha, that's the one. Now you can see there's no longer a border around it. Yes. Alright, so I figured a thing out. So this is just these same panels, but with the yellow color applied to them. And automatically gives you these, like, ridges around it and everything. Cargo container. it's weird that it lets you scroll through all of them, but I guess maybe this is a creative mode thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go crash a ship, or like try to attack some aliens or something, and I don't know, something's gonna happen. I guess let me fill that in first. What's going on here? Projector station? Construct it using weld tools and components. These are these like landing gear here? Let's see. Is there a weld? Elite welder. Alright. So if I go over to this, can I just like build it? No? Nothing happens.
Meteor storm inbound.
What's that thingy? Projector. Whatever. So here's another ship. What's this? A beacon. Like an IFF thing? What's this? Grinder. There's like ship-sized grinders. Does that mean I can like just go up to another like facility and like grind my way into it directly using the ship? That's kind of awesome. And this thing is really fucking cool looking. Stuff I build doesn't look that cool. Alright. So I don't have any guns or anything, I don't think, do I? I have welders, grinders. Oh, I don't know what I just did. Okay, so these individually turn off and on. Interesting. That's weird. It looks like this thing can slow down more than it can speed up because it's got more of the big engines facing up. Oh shit, I'm gonna get so boned here, aren't I? Oh, they're shooting at me. Alright. Oh. Well, that didn't last long. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, man. That's just mean. Little pieces of ship everywhere. Alright. Main menu. Yeah, I guess, whatever. Alright, so... Hmm. Alright, let's just see what this looks like. Now let's put it in survival mode just to see what it's like. I guess it'll generate a world or something. Alright, so there's my beacon. Jetpack on. Inertial dampeners on. Okay, so I'm in space now. There's no gravity. No gravity. No oxygen. Alright, I'm actually losing oxygen right now because I'm in... I'm not in creative mode anymore. So... So there's a random light armor block just floating here for some reason. Medical room. Oh, there's actually 2 G's of gravity. Alright, so if I go over here... Something's collapsing in my room. Sorry, I have no idea what that sound was. Or what's going on. So, I guess it was recorded, so... Some weirdness happening in my house. Okay. So... I'm gonna run around this for a little bit. So it's like... I guess it's like 2:30 West Coast time. I think I'm actually going to do everything on West Coast time. Oh, it's gravity generator. Is there like a setting? There it is. Active antenna connected. Field height, field depth. Huh. So this still gives me a big list of things, even in, like, survival mode. So are these everything that are connected to the platform? Maybe? I don't know. This is still, like, weird and complicated. Okay, so I'm still, like, decreasing in oxygen. But if I hit medical room, it'll give me 100% energy. Oxygen generator. So, do I put like an oxygen bottle here or something? So I should have a realistic inventory now. Okay. So... I still have this thing going on. What do we got here? Solar panel, battery. Let's do oxygen tank? No, it was oxygen bottle, I thought. What? How do I use it? Because I'm gonna, like, suffocate. Eventually. Right? Assembler. Wonder how you configure the assembler. Oh, here it is. So, I guess these components supposed to make stuff? I don't know. Cargo container. Bluetooth antenna platform. This is, you know, frankly, this is just really fucking cool looking. And to think that all of this is built out of blocks and you can build this shit. Is this a ship? Holy crap. That's a pretty fucking cool looking ship. Alright. Open the pod bay doors. Open the pod bay doors. Let's see. What's this? Button panel. Hangar gates. Okay, so this opens the hangar. So now I'm in the pod bay. This thing is huge in here. Alright, so this should close this one, right? Alright. Left hangar. So that's the front. Because that'd be the other right. So that would be the right, wouldn't it? This is so cool. Okay. Oh, is that... I just let... Is there air in here? Yeah, there's air in here. Alright, so this is one of the windows. Okay, turn my jetpack off. Let's see. So... What's all this, then? Cargo container? What's this? Air vent. Okay, so I guess air vents, you know, pump out air or something. But that means that... Okay, I'm still running out of oxygen, so there still needs to be some way for me to refill my oxygen tanks. Oh, and that lets all the air out. Alright, so that... Yeah. No, 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 stop. I was trying to lock it. Alright, so that sucked all the air out of the fucking room. Out of the entire thing. Alright. Alright, and so this should open up the other side? No? Okay, so there's oxygen pumped in here. Alright. Interesting, there's only 1 g of artificial gravity here in this area. So I guess we're outside of the range of stuff that we're out of range of. The gravity generators. Yeah, now we're back in the gravity generators. Like, as the ceiling's pretty low, so it doesn't matter. But okay, so there's just like big wings of the ship for some reason. All right, let's go up here. What's this? Control station. Air vent. Oxygen tank. Okay. Okay, so there's still this problem of I'm using oxygen and I don't know how to refill my oxygen tank. Interior wall. Okay. Oh, this looks into the cargo hold. That's cool. What's up here? So open this up. Oh, shit. Alright, well that's outside. Now there's no oxygen in here. Alright, oxygen's got to pump back into the room. Alright, these are batteries. Okay, what the hell is that? Oh, so the ship has its own gravity generator. Neat. What do we got? Acceleration 1g. Field width maximum. Alright, so that makes sense. I understand that one. Although it's interesting that they decided to put it up here in its own level. What's that? Another air vent. You know, all these air vents are great, but they're making me kind of jealous about the fact that I'm about to have no air. These are large ion thrusters. Are they ever? So this is like engineering. Medical room. Okay, so this is where I can change my player. Oh, I can't change my player model to anything here. Interesting. So the player model is determined by the map you're on. So let's turn me orange again. So if I do this, it does nothing actually this time. So this must not be properly powered. I don't know. But my energy is being used. Airtight hangar door. So there's another hangar door out the back, I guess? Alright. Oh, this is the front. I guess. Alright, passenger seat. And these are like loading docks. Alright. Passenger seat. Man, this is fucking epic looking though, isn't it? Oof. Wow. So if I get in this, can I fly it then? Maybe. It might be moving. I can't really tell because I can't actually see anything. So... But seriously, how do I get air? Alright, so this thing has turrets on it. Looks like we haven't really moved, so... It is really fucking cool looking ship. So we were just inside there. Oh, and apparently there's a big, door of some sort on the front of the structure. Alright, let's open that up. Alright, well, there's no air in this room now. What's this? Some sort of connector thingy. It doesn't really explain what it does, though, does it? Is there no way to close the door from inside? Wait, maybe that's what this is. Yeah. Okay. So this is a big hangar. I don't know what the hangars are for. Unless it's just, you know, there to make it look cool. And I'm, you know, running out of oxygen, so... What does that mean? There's no oxygen. So I left the door open somewhere? Oh. Button panel. I'd assume there'd be air in here now. Because this should be an airproof thingy. It doesn't look like there's oxygen anywhere on the ship right now. So I guess I've let it all out. Might be a open door up here. Yeah, here we go. Alright, so that's fixing that. But I still don't understand how I get more oxygen. Does it happen automatically, or... I don't know. What's that? Battery controls. So what's this all about then? Whoa, this actually... Something's happening. I seem to be moving the ship, but I can't actually see what I'm doing, so... that doesn't work. Helmet on, off. Use, interact.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, that's not good. Handbrake. Um... I think I just got hit. Oh shit. Fucking pirates are flying around outside. Okay, but I still need fucking air, man. I don't know. I guess I'm just doomed. No, I want it out. Yeah, so I totally was able to control the ship a little bit. Not a huge amount. Oxygen refilled from bottles. Okay, so it happens automatically, as long as I have an oxygen bottle on hand. Alright, I was wondering about that. Let's see. Yeah, alright. So as long as I have an oxygen bottle, I'm straight. Alright, I spent all that time worrying. Alright, let's put that there, and we'll take one of those. Hopefully that means it'll automatically refill. Okay, so I'm curious though, like, all these turrets, they have, like, conveyor tubes coming out of them. What are they going to? Conveyor, conveyor. Is it just, as long as they're connected, it'll just teleport anything that they need to them? What's this? A reactor. Yeah, I think the conveyor tubes are catch-alls. I think they do literally everything. What's that? So there's some sort of connector and collector on the side here. So...
Low health.
Oh, apparently I fell too far. Let's go over to this medical station and see if it'll heal me. Oh, you hold it down. Ah, I'm an idiot. Okay. So, but this will fill up your energy, your oxygen, hydrogen, everything. As long as you hold the button down. Okay. So that's an oxygen generator. That's the medical room thing. So yeah, we just have to have the conveyors connecting to everything. What have we got in here? So I guess the turrets just need power, they don't need ammunition. I think that's what's going on. Alright, so then we got a couple of these smaller ships. It looks like this is an attack ship, because it's got all these guns on it. And this looks like a mining ship, because it's got drills. And it's got these conveyors to this connector, which I'm not sure how the connectors are supposed to connect together. As an antenna, small reactor. I'm expecting there to be like cargo containers or something too. Ion thrusters, battery, oxygen generator, gyroscope, ore detector. There we go. Medium cargo container. Yeah. That's definitely what that is. Alright. Large reactor. Large cargo container. And it looks like this thing is a bit damaged. We need computer 2x to build a grinder. Alright, so I was able to, like, repair it with the welder. But, I can't fully complete it because it looks like some of the components were destroyed. Which I guess is how that works. So there's a grinder and a welder here. So this can be used to repair larger things, I guess? Although it seems like most things are just going to get destroyed, so... I don't know. Oxygen tank, gyroscope, antenna gyroscope, small ion thruster, bear, connector. So I'm not sure about these connector things, like... Is there like a port or something? Is that I connect to those up there? Yeah, let's go up there and see. It seems like connecting to this would be a pain in the ass. Yeah, so there's a connector there. And it's out on this arm. So I would assume that the big ship and the little ships, they can connect to their little connectors to this thing, and, you know, we can exchange inventories or something. Like, what do we got here? Is this a reactor? That's a reactor. Okay. At least I think that's how this works. And the only reason I have any idea about this at all is because of some of the mods I've played in Minecraft. Alright, so this is our attack ship, I'm guessing. So we got armor, Gatling guns, and rocket launchers, ion thrusters, ejectors. I wonder what an ejector... I mean, I assume it ejects stuff, but... Okay. So... What's this? Alright, so there's gyroscopes in the ends here. But the gyroscopes don't seem to be connected. We got small ion thruster, small ion thruster. Oh, it's a different color ion thruster. Oh, okay. Alright, small curved conveyor. Okay, so there are conveyors in there, but the conveyors don't need to attach to the gyroscope. The gyroscope just works by being connected, I guess. There's still these ejector things, whatever those are. Alright, we still have some small cargo containers, so can we interact with those? Yeah, there's nothing in them. I assume there should be, like, rockets or something in them. So... Light armor block. So there's multiple little cargo containers here. And it looks like... Oh, it looks like there's, like, fissile fuel or something that you gotta put in the small reactors. But... And apparently the cockpit can hold certain things. The Gatling gun does have ammo. Okay. And the rocket launchers have rockets. It looks like they have 4 rockets. And the Gatling gun has... 100 rounds of ammo, I'm guessing? And a bunch of empty fucking oxygen containers. You know, I'd like to think that if I just got in this thing, it would, like, automatically do what I wanted to do, but that might just be too much to hope for. So, it's got an antenna, it's got the ion thrusters up here, so it should be pretty maneuverable, and have plenty of space to load up ammo, and what have you. So... Alright. Oh, look at that. There's, like, laser guidance systems on here. I guess it wasn't actually loaded. Okay, so... Okay. I'm thinking that this connector on the bottom will connect to that connector. Oh, shit. There we go. We'll be able to connect to this thing here. And I'll be able to exchange, like, fuel or something. So... Let's... Alright. Alright, so I do this. Alright. That's pretty close, it's pretty close. Pretty good. Okay, so do they automatically connect is the question. Oh, they do automatically connect. Alright. Alright. So, if I go into inventory... Alright, so here's the cockpit. It automatically connects me to the cockpit, and then I am also connected to everything the cockpit's connected to. On the ship. So... So that's great and all, but now how do I get stuff? Okay, so there's different types of inventories. System inventories, energy inventories, and storage inventories. I picked up some scrap metal somehow. I have no frickin' clue. But I'm connected, so you should be able to... should be able to, communicate with the ship, because we're connected to it, right? I think. Whoa. Right. So, info. Show antenna range, turn that off. Okay. But yeah, I still have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, but I turned the spotlight on. Interesting, if you face a particular angle away from the light, it actually disappears abruptly. Alright. So... So yeah, I got this connected to it, so my theory is correct, but I'm not entirely sure how to actually move cargo or fuel or whatever. Between the different containers. Because what I would like to do is I'd like to have it send a bunch of, like, take those oxygen bottles and fill them up. But I don't really know how connectors work, and I haven't looked at, I haven't looked at the wiki, I haven't done anything. And this is definitely a wiki-driven game. But I still think it's cool that it's kind of like, it shows me what's possible with the game. Oh, look, we got more connectors up here. That one doesn't seem to really do anything, though. What are these? Yeah, those are just light armor blocks. I don't know why some of the... Oh, interesting. So to get these different styles of armor blocks, they're actually damaged. I don't know if damage is the right word, but they're not... This is just like the scaffolding for a light armor block, which means it requires less components to build. So that's kind of cool. What about the solar panel? We need construction components. Alright. But it looks like these solar panels are probably not very useful anymore, because they've probably taken a little bit of damage. Anyway. So, alright. So what's the next thing I want to figure out before I cut this? Alright, that's an interior light. So this is a light armor block with an interior light connected to it. Wow. Press F to pick up stone. So... Again, I kind of get the idea that I can just drill into stuff, but I'm not really clear how to get it, like, into the refinery without, like, manually shuttling it. I mean, I guess I could manually, like, shuttle it, but it seems like there's got to be another way. Alright, so let's go over to the grinder here. The miner. Okay, so... Alright, so if I go around here, because I was going to go where it looked like there was some different texture, like, is this supposed to be ice? I think it's ice. I don't know what I just did, but... So I guess the materials are voxel materials. So you could just kind of keep digging into them. And they'll, like, organically change their shape. They have, you know, they're volumetric and all that stuff. Okay, so it looks like it's automatically collecting stone. And ice. I don't have to do anything special to do that. So I guess there's some sort of an intake on the front. I don't know. But this all just looks like regular stone. I don't know if you can process stone. Let's go up here. Let's see what this stuff is. Stuff looks harder, whatever it is. It's iron ore. Oh, so the oxygen generator eats ice? Hmm. Oh, okay, that's the light. Whoop. Okay, so apparently there's a power off button I just discovered. Alright. So this thing is very agile to turn left and right, but not necessarily to accelerate. Which is one of the things that really frustrates me about Star Citizen, is that it's the other way around. Like, rotating is very difficult, so it really is like flying like a World War I or II aircraft in space, where it can accelerate pretty well, but it can't turn for shit, which is exactly the opposite of how shit works in space. Alright, what do we got here? Silicon. This is a big patch of silicon. Alright, so I have individual control over all these different things. Wow, this thing moves so slow. Alright, so let's swing it around. I wish there was like a horizon or something. Like, not like a... but like an artificial horizon so that you could line everything up very easily. Oh shit. Thunk. Okay. Okay. Don't hit it, don't hit it, don't hit it. Alright. Move this way a little bit. Alright. Down. Yeah, that one thruster on top is not helpful. You can see how slowly it moves, just that one thruster. And it's not even in the center of mass, so it doesn't really move it down straight. And these things don't even have landing gear, so they just kind of float here. The other one, this one has landing gear. Doesn't it have landing gear? Yeah, that one has landing gear. Only the minor doesn't have landing gear. That's something else. Alright. Well. It's been real, I guess. So I'm gonna log out. And I guess I'll have a bit of a break. And, come back and I'll play something else. Alright. Yeah, sure. Exit. Alright. I think that went pretty well, considering I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm probably going to come back and I'll play some Far Cry 4. And I'm glad you enjoyed it. I, you know, was done per your request. Man, I was so lost. And, because I didn't look anything up, naturally it was, I made it way, way more difficult on myself than was probably even slightly necessary. But, that's kind of how I do. So, I guess that will be the end of today's, what would normally be a rantique. Instead, it was just me more of like WTFing around. Speaking of WTFing, I wonder if one of my favorite YouTube channels has checked out Space Engineers, because if Total Biscuit has checked it out, then that'd be awesome. I really like his videos. So I'll check that out, see if I can find some more tutorial videos on Space Engineers, and, I have those 3 other versions, whatchamacalls, things. Apparently, is what I'm going to do. For some reason, Steam wants to verify my login information. And that's weird. Okay, so let's do window capture, Steam, and so put it right there. I still have another copy of Darkness 2. I have 2 copies of Nuclear Dawn, 3 copies of Space Engineers, and 4 copies of Super Monday Night Combat, which is totally useless because it's free to play. Well, actually, no, I guess it comes with unlockables or some shit. I don't know. But back in the day, whenever this was new, it wasn't free to play. So the only way you could get it was, I think they gave every person who got it 4, so they could give it off to 4 other people. and that was how it spread. So it was kind of a neat little thing. But now I have these useless things sitting in my inventory for whatever reason. Um, but these I think are all multiplayer. And I don't remember Nuclear Dawn at all, honestly. Um, it's labeled as mostly positive, very positive. So looks like okay, so there's kind of an RTS view in this game and a first person view. Like I always wanted a hybrid FPS RTS, but I always wanted it kind of as a single player or at least a kind of like MMO style thing where you could kind of start off as a grunt and work your way up into being like general. And these are just kind of like quick like multiplayer games. And I say these because I'm not talking about Nuclear Dawn. I'm not just Nuclear Dawn, but um, some of the other games like Nuclear Dawn, like let's see if any of them show up here. Oh yeah, I've seen people are playing Stellaris. I don't know anything about this one. I guess I'll have to check this one out later. And let's see. Um, yeah, I can't think of what it's called right now, but there was another FPS RTS which was frankly terrible. And I remember about God, must have been 10 years ago, maybe more than that. Um, there were these guys that they formed a little modding team as part of the Unreal Tournament 2006, I think, kind of community. And what they did was they went in and they built a actually half decent um, FPS RTS. It's better than the other ones I've played since then, but it was still buggy. But the gameplay was good, and there's a whole lot of really great mods for that particular version of Unreal. Um, and for some reason, it seems like mods have gotten less creative. They're more about. I guess I'm gonna complain about like how back in my day, because apparently that's how it works. But there's a bit less in the way of interesting exploratory mods in the Unreal Tournament scene. Now, conversely, back in those days, we didn't have shit for an indie scene. Like, it sort of existed, but it wasn't great. So maybe what happened was all those people who were making those great first person and sometimes third person and occasional RTS games in the Unreal um, as Unreal mods, they actually started building them as full indie games and more creative and interesting things. But as a result, we kind of lost all of the having a that same sort of format. The reason I point that out is because if you had a copy of Unreal Tournament, which I don't even think Unreal can be bought through here, can you? We got 2004. Is it 2004 I'm thinking of? I thought there was another one after 2004. It's been so long, man. I don't even know. Enter my birthday to continue. All right, 1900. Awesome. That's totally when I was born. Um, the cool thing about it was, if you had Unreal Tournament, I think it was 2006, you could join a server just with, you just have vanilla Unreal Tournament. It would download the mod for you, and just by clicking on the different servers, you could play like 50 different types of games without having to go through any of the complicated modding stuff because it was all just done for you. Um, and that's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's only $3 right now. But there's still no Unreal Tournament 2006. For whatever reason, I think it's 2006. Am I Am I losing my mind? Let's see. In another tab, Unreal Tournament. Yeah, let's just look at the series. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it really is 2004, and I've just lost my mind because it doesn't seem that long ago, but maybe it had to be 2004, didn't it? Holy crap, I'm old. Um, let's see. So, is there a list of the series? Unreal franchise. Um, yeah. So here we're gonna change window capture, Chrome. So. um, I didn't know about that. So, what's the list of games? So, 2000 Unreal Tournament 2004. Yeah, I guess it was 2004. I kept saying 2006. So, yeah, Unreal Tournament 2004. That was the one. Yeah, that's the one I have. I actually have this on like CD, PC CD-ROM, like physical. I have hard copy. I'm actually kind of wondering if I have it installed. I don't think I do. Which is a total bummer. I need to yeah, I need to fix that. But man, if yeah, yeah, that it was a really interesting time to be a gamer. Um, and of course now is like also kind of totally awesome time to be a gamer too, because you have all these um, you have so many indie games available, and I mean, there's the free to play games, but that doesn't really do it so much for me. So I guess this is the game, right? So I didn't realize that Steam had Unreal Tournament 2004. But yeah, this is the one that I played. So that's pretty awesome. Um, I'm gonna jump over to GOG. All right, so now we got good old Galaxy here. Get good old games, Galaxy. Too many G's. And I have a few games here. A good chunk of these were free, and a good like some of them were synced from Steam, uh, and some of them were just free games I got. I think the first games I got were Fallout 2 and Fallout Tactics, and again like a '90s game, Fallout is just it just gives you nothing to go on when you start the game out. It's just like, here you go, good luck. This is one of my favorite games, Beneath the Steel Sky. It is a old school point and click game, um, and it's cyberpunk, and it's got a great sense of humor, but it's dark as hell, and that's just great. Um, I want to play a little bit of Alien vs Predator at some point, and what else do I want to do? There's all kinds of stuff like um, let's see. Oh yeah, so while I'm here, I want to check out the store, and let's see if they have Unreal on here. Look at that. It's more expensive, of course, but that's because there's not a Steam sale on GOG right now, right? But I generally prefer to buy things through Good Old Games now. Um, yeah. So this is great that this is available. the screenshots make it look terrible. Like, these are really low quality screenshots. I played the hell out of this game, and while, the UI was hideous even for then, it was also one of the most minimal UIs that was available in the early 2000s. What else do I got? So I got System Shock 2, and I've been thinking about picking up the original System Shock. I was going to buy the original System Shock Enhanced Edition. Good thing my card number isn't like right there. But there was an issue where my internet went down, like it has been all, it's been going off and up and down all day. So I wasn't able to buy it for the sale price. So as soon as I'm ready to drop $20, still getting these, and I'm going to play through System Shock, and I wonder if any of the old servers are still running or any of the old mods are still available for Unreal Tournament. Yeah, so I'm going to cut this here for now. And take a break. All right, this has been Midnight Rantique with Cyber.